guys are going to get welded in.
Trying this thing out one more time here. So I'm using this little thing on my tripod that's supposed to follow me. So like, but it seems a little bit jerky. So anyways, trying it out. So what we have behind me here, guys, sorry about the noise, is my English wheel. So let's check it out. There it is. I made this English wheel probably 15 years ago. And this is a planishing hammer. It goes on here. And let's give it a shot. So what we're going to be doing is, on this piece here I'm working on, is we're going to be pre-stretching it before we run it through the bead roller, and that way it'll help with the distortion of the panel, hopefully. So we're going to hit it with a planishing hammer. We're going to raise up the surface to stretch it, to pre-stretch it, and then we'll take it over to the bead roller. We'll put a nice little bead in it, and hopefully it'll remain relatively flat. And any little problems we'll probably be able to get out when we take it over to the bender. So let's give it a shot. All right. Sorry about the little bit of noise. I got the laser running over there. But this is the panel. I had my friend Tim cut this out on his laser. It's 16 gauge sheet metal. This is the back panel. That's going to be the 5 inches. It's a little shy of 5 inches actually because of the ribs on there. So not taking those into account. So I marked it all off. I'm going to pre-stretch along my line here with the planishing hammer, and then we'll take it over to the bead roller. And I just got my belly pans in from the bus depot. Yes, I could have made these. They're basically just a quick little bead roll they got on there. They're not particularly flat, but whatever. Save me time. Let's go. All right, so hopefully that thing is tracking right and working right. Let me grab the panel. We need ear protection. Don't forget that. This shit's loud as fuck. Loud as heck. Hopefully that's going to get this. So I'm going to bead roll this bad boy. And I'm going to be bead rolling it in. Camera's in the way. there it is. I think that looks pretty damn good. All right, so one of the things I did in my design here is I put these little round spots there. It's not as important on this one, but that's to indicate to me where to do my bends. So this kind of helps out. Alright, so I'm gonna go down on this one. So if you're not familiar with this brake, this is a Bailey mag brake. I love it. Not only can you use it to hold material for sanding or something, but you can also, you know, of course, do the bending. And hopefully it's going to be able to bend this 16 gauge. Alright. You can see it just magged down. And now it's really going to clamp in now when I got to pull this out. Come on, baby. I was worried about that. It does not have enough mag pull to hold this 16 gauge down. It's just not going to bend it. Damn it. Now what do I do? Alright, I got to go to plan B. Alright, well, you get the idea of what we're going for here. The new Vanagon hatch, new back panel. I think that looks pretty good. I like the bead roll. I like the little burp. I think I'll hit this with the sander, get rid of all these marks, and trim this out and see how it looks. Alright, so I got this bar clamp on here so it's nice and straight, and I'm going to go ahead and weld up my little slots that I put in there that I actually didn't need. So that's kind of a pain. What you gonna do? All right, we got Wayne working over here, getting the rest of this floor out. You can see all of where the spot welds were. Hacking away at it. So I got a whole new panel coming from Classic Fab, along with a new nose, new sides, new corners. So lots of metal fab. Safety first, Wayne. Safety first.
Yes.
All right, guys. Sometimes you have a stud that is rusted in, like this guy. Can you pull that nut up? So we got this stud locked in here, and we drilled it out. Tried the easy out. That didn't work, so we're gonna weld a nut on here and see if that works.
Okay. You're on. That nut's a little loose, so be careful.
All right, we're gonna let that cool for a second. All right, let's see if we have any luck. Want some lube in there? Can't go wrong with lube, Wayne.
Try it
when you're trying to screw something.
I think that lube just dried up faster.
Yeah, it did. Oh, a little hot. Come on, baby. It looks like it wants to go, doesn't it?
I think we got it.
That looks like a bolt now. A crooked bolt.
Hot crooked bolt. Take your glove. Okay.
Yay.
Ta-da.
Alright, so what we did there was save those threads, so we can chase those threads with the tap, but no having to weld a new nut back on there or anything. So, alright, that worked good. Alright, so it's all tacked in. Just a whole shit ton of tacks. So not to heat it up, I don't want to heat up and warp anything. So I'm going to do a nice grind on it, and then I'll go fill in any little blank spots and should be good to go.